Hey there, thanks so much for checking us out. Here at LifeTree, we've been talking about defining moments, about seizing those little moments throughout our life that have the potential to have these really big impacts in who we are and the trajectory of our life. It was back in 1829 that an incident happened, a really small thing happened throughout the day. A thief was stealing some bread from a woman and her daughter, and he was caught by a police officer, and he was being taken away. And it wasn't so much that incident, but that there was a bystander that day who watched it happen. And that little moment, just that experience, was a seed planted, an idea, and that seed in that gentleman became the inspiration for a story that he would spend the next 15 years of his life writing. And that man's name was Victor Hugo. And the story that he would write, now known as Les Miserables, one of the most famous stories in history. You've probably seen the movie or perhaps watched it on Broadway or a play. Just one of these most profound stories of life. And Hugo made this observation later on. He said, "Nothing is so powerful as an idea whose time has come." Nothing is so powerful as an idea whose time has come. And what he's saying there is that there was these small things, something as small as an idea, but that it had this impact, this influence far beyond. And in that moment, I'm sure he had no idea when he was watching that thief get taken away. He had no idea what would come of that moment. There are these defining moments in our life that have great potential to change everything. And so I'd like to present you with a defining moment opportunity. I'd like to just, again, something small, may seem like nothing at all, but perhaps it has the potential to have some real impact in your life. And it's this particular weekend is Easter weekend. It's a sacred weekend for the church. And I'd like to invite you to attend our service this coming Saturday night at 6 p.m. at the Robbinsville Senior Center. Our church meets every Saturday at 6 o'clock there. And so this particular weekend, I'd like to invite you. I'm going to be sharing the story of Jesus, of a man named Jesus, and who lived many years ago. And we're going to just examine who he was and what his life was about, because Jesus is someone whose life has impacted mine. It's amazing. 2,000 years ago, and he lived, and yet here I am as a husband and a father, 2022, Robbinsville, New Jersey, and his life continues to have impact in mine. And the moment I began a relationship with Jesus, to understand him, to understand who he is, that was a defining moment for me. It wasn't a moment where I can say everything changed and my life went crazy. No, but it's been a gradual and progressive discovery of who Jesus is, of who he was, and of what difference that makes in my life. And so I want to give you that same opportunity. We'd love to invite you to have you as our guest this coming Saturday night and see if perhaps this might be a defining moment in your life as well. It's always these small things that have potential to be great things. And so consider yourself invited. This is your invitation. We'd be honored to have you with us this Saturday night, 6 p.m., Robbinsville Senior Center. I hope to see you there. Thank you so much.